konbanwan, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time zone you're in. And welcome, welcome, welcome to more Ace Attorney. Hello. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. It is currently 4 p.m. Central Time on January 11th, 2024. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This time is trial time. It is trial time! I'm so excited. I'm so glad that we're finally playing this. I'm so glad. Oh, apologies if I cough in between. I'm still recovering a little bit from COVID. But it is what it is. 1 second. I gotta find something. Where is it? I found it. There we go. I found it. I found what I needed. Nice. My computer is so laggy right now. Yeah. How's your day been? You feeling better? I'm feeling better, definitely. I just have like an annoying like cough that comes and goes, you know? Still feeling a tiny bit icky. But that's about it. That's about it. Yeah. Bailey, thank you so much for being a member for 13 months. Hi, hello. And thank you so much for the head pats. And Noseless, thank you so much for being a member for 28 months. Shiki Cute, that's all. Thank you. You guys are cute. Thank you, thank you. And also, I saw that Sushi Fish joined Milky Bone tier. Thank you so much. Enjoy Acapella's emotes, members only streams, and video previews. Oh my god. Oh, Tobias, I hope you feel better soon. Almost missed this. Hi, did you fix your 3? There's nothing to fix! My 3DO has never been fudged up! I got a message from like 3 people in the last like several days that were like, hey, I heard that you broke your 3DO. How did you manage to do that? And I was like, what are you talking about? Where did that come from? I was like, no, it works perfectly fine. Hi, Shiki, how's it going? It's going pretty good. I did not crush it between my thighs. I didn't break my 3DO. I didn't. It works perfectly fine. It does. It does. It's perfectly fine. Also, I have an update on this little wiener. Maybe it's a gaslighting attempt, a precursor to a new 3DO as a gift. I don't need a new 3DO! I have an update on the wiener dog. So, guys, after discussing with my neighbor, it seems that she is not in a place, because she had like a family emergency, and I guess like she just does not have the time anymore for a puppy because she's taking care of her brother, I think it is. And me and my roommate had a discussion, and we have decided to co-parent this wiener dog. So we have collectively adopted this wiener dog. It is not just mine, so I do not shoulder the whole financial burden of a completely new animal. So it's like we will split. We will split and take turns with things, basically. Yeah. I do have a wiener. Your roommate, you're moving back in with your mom again? No. I told you I'm moving in with a roommate when I move houses at the end of this month. A deep cut for all you newbies. Wow. Yeah, I'm moving in with Moon. I think you passed your sickness to me. All my friends are sick right now. I was making a joke because my friend was like, I feel so sick. And I was like, so you transferred it to me. And she was like, no, I'm pretty sure I have the flu. After I tested positive, she tested positive for COVID. Everyone's sick with the flu or COVID right now. Or like a stomach bug. I know Yoda had a stomach bug not that long ago too. But yeah, little guy here since my roommate is still in the process of moving here. She will be completely moved in by February 1st, so I'm just like, you know, I'm just keeping him myself here until, you know, she can live with me, and then we will co-parent our little wiener. So I guess I have a wiener. I have a wiener dog now. Yeah, his name is Ozzy, permanently. Full name Oswald. I'm not in the new place right now, no. I did order my Wi-Fi though. I'm doing a self-installation of it this Saturday. And then I plan to move in the last week or weekend of January, basically. I'll be fully moved in by then. Or around that weekend, basically. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't moved out yet, no. I'm waiting a little bit longer. Yeah, so so me and the pooches, we will move into the house at the end of January. Pepper has been snuggling with this little guy. I think that they like, I don't know, they really like to sleep butt to butt. And they like have little like yelling matches at each other. His hair doesn't stand up, so I know that he's basically just like playing with the puppy. Like he'll bark and the puppy will bark back, and it's kind of like they're shouting, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you," at each other. Fuck you, no, fuck you, fuck you, no, fuck you, you know? But yeah. This little guy doesn't really have like any costs or anything like that, because the lady that gave him... Oh, did you hit your head? Sorry, he's in my lap and he hit his head on the table. But the lady that wanted me to take care of him gave me basically everything, and he has already had all of his shots. So I just basically have to pay for his neuter in a few months, and that's all. And his dog food is relatively cheap too, and I got a good recommendation for a dog food, so I haven't really had to pay for anything. I haven't had to pay for anything with this little guy. I gave him his first bath today and cleaned his ears, and he hated it. He hated it, but he smells so good now. He was so stinky before. Oh good, yeah. He's already had like everything he needs. He's had everything that he needs. So I haven't paid for anything besides like, I don't know. I got him a new toy and some rawhide, but that's it. I haven't really paid for anything else. Yeah, he hasn't been neutered yet. We gotta take care of that in a few months, don't we, buddy? In April. In April. But yeah, I think it'll help to, like, not have to pay for everything for him. It'll help to have someone else that's, like, shouldering it with me. And it helps to, like, know that I can fall back on someone if, like, I don't have a good paycheck and things like that. Yeah. What do dog balls look like in person, by the way? I mean, they look... I don't know. I try not to look at that region of him. I try not to look at that region of him. Hi, MTR Blue! Yeah, I'm feeling way better. I just have, like, an annoying cough that comes and goes. Pervert. What the fuck? I just try not to look at that area. Cherish the view. It won't be there much longer. It's kind of weird. I haven't had a puppy in years. Like, God, over 12 years. So it's been interesting, and it was really difficult because he started wanting to play more when I had COVID and I was dead. And so I had to just let him like destroy me while I was dying. Or I had to run with him when I felt like I was gonna pass out. But yeah, he's gonna have 2 mommies. He's gonna have 2 mommies when my roommate moves here. Yeah. I was wanting to get a wiener dog eventually. I guess I didn't expect it this soon, you know? I guess I just didn't expect it this soon. But he's a sweet little guy. And you know, I have to say, I love him a lot. He's been very, very good for me. I think I needed him more than I realized. He is a sweet little guy. A menace during the day. A part of the kitchen table, but he's a good little guy. He's a sweet little man. Little wiener dog. Ozzy Love. Oswald. What should his middle name be? Glizzy? Since I gave him his first name, I'll let my roommate decide his last name. Because we have like Pepper's real full name, and it's a lot. Noxamillion Pugasus. BSL says hi, that you need to cuddle Ozzy for 4 hours to gain back his trust. I will. As soon as this stream is over, I will give him a big hug. You want to know my naming process for him? There's this cartoon I really, really liked growing up with. It was called Oswald, and it was about a blue octopus, and he had a literal wiener dog. It was a hot dog. He had a pet hot dog, and his name was Weenie. And I was like, Oswald is a really cute name, and I could call him Ozzy. So that's what I started calling him while I was just puppy sitting. But now that me and my roommate have adopted him, he is simply... that is just simply his name. That's just simply his name. His original name, I think, was gonna be Whiskey, but I don't think that suits him very well. I don't think that suits him very well. Ozzy G. Oswald. But yeah, Ozzy's in my lap right now. He's a good lap dog. He cries if I don't put him in my lap if I'm at my desk. He cries whenever I leave the room. I'm trying to get him out of that. So I've been like leaving him by himself a bit more, because I don't want him to have terrible separation anxiety, you know? But I'm pretty sure he imprinted on me, and so he has deemed me the only thing that keeps him alive. And so he feels very anxious when I am not around him, and he will cry and whine. But the other day, I asked my mom to watch him for a little bit, and he seemed to be coaxed by a heated blanket she was using, and he like calmed down like very quickly. He really likes heated blankets. He gets cold really easily because his fur is like really, really short. He's like a smooth kind of wiener dog. So like, he doesn't shed, really. If he sheds, it's like an amount that I can't even see, you know? It's an amount that I can't even see, and so he gets super cold, and I feel so bad anytime I take him outside, because even if I put him in his little... The first bit of clothes that I got for him was a Backstreet Boys sweater, and he hates it! He hates it! If I put it on him, he will start chewing it off. He'll start pulling it off with his teeth and pulling it in his arms. He hates it. But he's just so cold anytime he goes outside because it's a little chillier out. He's super chilly. He's always shaking. Yeah. Yeah, heated blankets, the weakness of all short-haired dogs. Dante, thank you so much for being a member for 4 months. Have a wonderful day and stream, man. But keep on being awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It's interesting to hear how dogs are since I only own cats myself. Puppies are menaces. Also, for those of you that want a Boo update, the little kitten that my neighbor found, we took her to the vet this morning, and she got all of her first shots, and she got tested for feline AIDS and feline leukemia, and she came out negative, and she got all of her shots, and she is doing great. And she's actually due for her spay around the time that Ozzy is due for his neuter, so... She's doing super good. She's one of the healthiest kittens they've ever seen. I went for moral support. She's gotten so big, by the way. She's gotten so big. And she did so well at the vet, too. She didn't try to bite anyone. She didn't try to scratch anyone. She just sat there and she got her shot. She got her blood sample. She did super well. She's not regular cat size yet. She's still kitten size, but like she's getting there to full-size cat. I hear that she is quite the hellion. I haven't had as much time to like go over and visit her. But I hear she is quite the hellion these days. She's a biter is what I hear. But she sure is pretty. There is a really rude guy at the vet this morning too. Like really rude. This lady walked in with a dog that had an emergency, like it needed to like go into surgery immediately. And this guy walked in to get his dog's nails trimmed. And I guess he was pissed off that it was taking so long for them to see him, but like he didn't have an appointment. And this lady walked in with an emergency, so of course they're gonna prioritize him, or prioritize her. And he was like, I need you to do my dog's nail clipping like right now. And like the lady, her name is Rosie. She's super sweet. She's always take care of our dogs and stuff. She's like, sir, I'm really sorry, but we're handling an emergency. In the middle of her speaking, he just walked out and got in his truck and left. Just didn't even say anything to her. Just in mid-sentence, just walked away. Super rude. Super duper rude. Man. Yeah, he didn't even make an appointment. And even if he did make an appointment, he'd honestly just have to wait because they have limited staff. They only have one doctor. They have like assistants, but they only have one doctor. But they were all focused on this one animal that was in danger. So, yeah. Oh my god, Ozzy! Ozzy, I need to move my legs. You're cutting off the circulation. Oswald, please. Let me get comfortable for you, okay? There you go. I don't know how you're comfortable. You look like a slinky. TND! Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Me and the community appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, TND. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Small animals are comfy and with the weirdest position. They really are. Also, I learned something about him. He sleeps with his tongue out sometimes. And he looks so funny. Literally so silly. I need to send you... I want you guys to see. So I'm gonna show you guys a picture of what he looks like when he bleps. It's so funny. He looks possessed. Hold on, I'm opening up Discord. Because I sent it to a friend. Hold on, it's loading. He's so cute. What a silly little guy. Sorry. I love this little guy. He's so silly. Let me close Discord and whip this out. Let's see. Let's close Discord. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Let me show you. See my little... Oh, it's covered in dog hair, sorry. He's so eepy! He's so little! And then I have this one where his eyes are slightly open. Come on, I'm trying to drag it. He's so funny. He's so silly. Oh my god. He's just a little guy. He's actually just a little guy. Bep's gotten really used to him. You know, they will cuddle and they'll sleep together and they coexist, and Bep got the best pets and cuddles today. They were all his. They were all his. I kept Ozzy in my room for a little bit, and I went out to Bep, and I gave him the sweetest little cuddles, and he was so happy. I haven't seen Bep that happy in a while. He was so happy. And Bep's been, you know, he's been, you know, for a while he's really enjoyed being in the living room for like a few months now, but like lately he'll just come into my room and he'll be like, "Mommy, put me on the bed, put me on the bed." And he'll chill with me and we'll cuddle, and little baby man will try to play. Yeah. Of course, Bep gets all the attention. Bep gets all the attention. He's a sweet little guy. He's been really enjoying bedtime, you know? I think he enjoys the puppy too. At first he was really fucking annoyed, but now I think he enjoys his presence and they have a good time. They have a good time. I think also the house I'm moving into is like really good for both Bep and my wiener because there's no stairs. Because Bep has had to go up and down stairs to go outside for a really long time. And my wiener dog is a wiener dog. So it's not necessarily the best thing for him either. So it'll be really easy to take them outside without them straining themselves or anything like that when I move out. Yeah. Yeah. And also, since my roommate is co-parenting with me, I'll be able to, you know, I'll be able to give even more affection and attention to Bep. My mom's been helping a lot with Ozzy too, so that Bep gets a bunch of attention as well. Gotta make sure all the puppies are loved. Gotta make sure all the puppies are loved. Hi, Marte! Yeah, it's like, it's just that you don't want to risk them hurting their spines, because dachshunds are like pretty healthy. In fact, I looked up like health benefit, like, or not health benefits, but health problems for dachshunds. And it just says obesity. Like, they're more prone to obesity, but like, you know, if they shouldn't be jumping off of furniture or like really climbing stairs, because if they come up a wrong way, you know, they're gonna break their back. They're gonna hurt their spine really bad, and then they're gonna not be able to walk, you know? Because they're so long. They're so long, so it's a little trickier. But this little guy just shoots off my fucking bed. I'm waiting for his stairs to get here. I'm waiting for his stairs to get here. I got him like plushy stairs. So they're not actual like stairs. They're like plushy stairs so he can get up and off the bed without hurting himself. Yeah, they get fat because people don't walk them. And since they're so close to the ground, their stomachs like drag. I will not let this guy get obese. I will not let him be Bepper number 2. I feed him. He has never had people food, and he never will have people food. He will never get the opportunity to try it, because then he will never want anything else. And also, I don't want him to get too big, because I want him to be as healthy as possible and live as long as possible, you know? Yeah. See, you can't become fat. You must stay little forever. I've never seen a fat dachshund. They're cute, but also it's kind of cruel, you know? Yeah. But like I mentioned before, he was the runt of the litter, and so he was really, really tiny when I got him, like bones then. But since I've been feeding him, like before he'd eat so fast because I just think he never got monitored enough to like eat like as much as he needed to. I feel like his litter would eat all of his food, or they would monitor him and he didn't get to eat enough. But he's been slowing down as he's like eaten more, he's slowed down his pace, so he knows that he doesn't have to like eat all of it really, really fast because no one's gonna take it from him. Yeah, so he eats a little bit 3 times a day, and as he gets older, he gets less and less food, and eventually he'll be down to 1 time a day. Yeah. So he's at a point now where he slowly eats, which I think is good, which means that I think soon I'll be able to start lessening his diet just a bit. He has a really good dog food. I remember his like previous owner tried to tell me like he needs to be on the science diet, and I was like, what? I went to the pet store and they were like, I really don't recommend the science diet. You should get this kind, and she recommended it to me. And he has had perfect poops since he started this new dog food. Perfect poops. He is such a good pooper. He has very healthy digestion. He goes to the bathroom constantly. Yeah. I love Ace Attorney too. What would an imperfect feces look like? Well, you know, it would be diarrhea. I am talking about Ozzy. I'm talking about Ozzy. Oswald, he's in my lap right now. He's so Ozzy. I'm gonna kiss him. I love him so much. Come here. You smell so good now. He smells so good now that he's had a bath. I also cleaned his ears. It was his first ear clean. He has big floppy ears, so I feel like it's way easier for his ears to like get gunky. So I'm gonna make sure to clean them every single week like I do Pepper's ears. Do we get kisses too? Yes. Mwah. That's for you guys, since I didn't see you yesterday. Mwah. He's a sweet man. I love him. Sorry, I've been talking about my wiener dog for 30 minutes. Can you blame me? I love my wiener. I'm gonna drink some water. We love Animal Dog. Did you do anything interesting yesterday? Did I? What did I do yesterday? What did I do? What did I do? I literally don't remember. I know I made dinner. I made meat pies. But what else did I do? I feel like I took it easy yesterday. I don't know. I've been rewatching Baccano. I rewatched all of Durarara, and now I'm rewatching all of Baccano because I love Baccano. But what's the science diet? The science diet, it's a type of kibble. It's a type of kibble. And I guess it's like recommended by some people, but not recommended by others. I don't know. I guess it depends on the dog. The best days are the ones you don't remember. That's what they always say. Is that real? Is that real? That new anime about magical girls? The lewd one? The lewd one that I've been seeing? The lewd one? I hear the anime is more lewd than the manga. I'm trying to think of what else I did. I feel like I slept in yesterday. Spent time with my wiener. Spent time with my mom. Spent time with all my dogs. What else? I don't remember. If nothing bad happened, then it's still a good day. That's true. Can't say it was a bad day. Can't say it was a bad day. Yeah, I woke up really early today. Went with my neighbor to take Boo to the vet. I went to the grocery store after that because I need to buy some paper plates and some water. And I came back and I ate. I watched a little bit of The Office. I did some work. And now I'm here. Yeah. I'm so excited to play Ace Attorney today. As a reminder, this is a Capcom game. So super chats are off, monetization is off. If you send an well, not offline. If you send a Streamlabs dono, I will not be able to read it today. I will read it in my next stream, which is tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing a members stream, where I will be doing the members only tarot for December. Once again, I'm so sorry about scheduling it so late. I do apologize for that. It completely slipped my mind. And then after my cough goes away a little bit more, I'm going to be recording the scripts that members also sent. So yeah. Yeah, so... And maybe we will also try a perfect Honey Pop run during the member stream, since I didn't stream Honey Pop this week. Yeah. Damn, you guys are going crazy about Capcom. My legs are falling asleep. This wiener. Alright, here we go. Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean... No. I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks all so he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of these guilty verdicts. And now, his successor, I wonder what kind of person they'll turn out to be. I hope he's hot. It's no good. Mystic Maya! Oh, it's Pearly! You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not! I ran! She's so cute. I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend.
Objection!
I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday.
Objection!
Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end.
Objection! Objection!
It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life... Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. What? And he's not coming back? What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed. No! You have to give context. What the fuck? What do you mean he's not coming back? That's my little meow meow. I'm sorry for being so loud, baby man. I'm sorry. He hates when I yell. I remember when I did the Lethal Company collab, he was in my I think you could tell by my 3D model, but sometimes I'd look down, and it's because I'd scare the baby. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? He died off stream. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? Mommy! What is with this kid? Ahem. Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yeah, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? How young is she? Wait, she looks like an adult. Is she... Should I retract it? I don't know how old she is. I just assume that because she's in the courtroom that she is of age. Anna, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you. Me and the community really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hold on. So, she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma. I'm Franziska? Franziska Von Karma the Prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Why does she have a whip? This isn't helping. Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can. Ow! Oh my god! I'm talking. Holy. Oh, she's 18. Okay. I guess I can't call someone mommy if I'm older than them. That feels wrong, almost. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. By like a decade. Oh my god, don't remind me! She's 10 years younger than me! Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. You got whipped! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor. I thought Shiki was 26, not 28. I'm turning 28 this year. Ha! I'm turning 28 this year. Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We can very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Shiki is 17, season 10. Not Gumshoe! Witness, your name and occupation. Yes, sir. My name's Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Get to the point point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. Oh my god, my glizzy is falling off my lap. Hold on. You can't do that. You're a slinky. There you go. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Ah, and that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. Floor plans added to the court record. So how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm just trying to get all the facts straight. Cause of death. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna wrap him in the Sonic blankie. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. Being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. The court accepts it into evidence, Mr. Wright. You may question the witness. All right. I guess I can press him.
Hold it!
The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now why would he have...
Objection!
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints, along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Faye's, were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. I walked right into her hands there. Oh my god, does my glizzy want down? What do you want? I can't tell. Okay. Okay, how about... Oh, okay, he does want down. Okay, glizzy. Come here. The glizzy gobbler! Oh, yeah! He looked like he was flying when I was putting him down. That's a sweet man. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Nothing sounds out of place so far. I should try to learn more about the murder weapons for now.
Hold it!
Let's press here. I have to firmly grasp my glizzy? I don't know. I think he wanted water. Yeah, he got down to drink water. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, Maya Faye's fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? This does not look good. Ha, ha, ha. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, I don't know. Baby man's crawling into his crate. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Nothing sounds out of place so far. Damn it. Oh, is the game's BGM a bit loud? I can change it. I can turn this down a little bit. Is this better? Let me know if that's better. And we will continue. Let me know if this is good, guys. Okay, better? Nice. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, thank you. Mike Lizzie decided he wants to be in his crate. I should try to learn more about the murder weapons for now. Okay. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure as sure can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What a pain. Nothing sounds out of place so far. I should try to learn more about the murder weapons for now. Hi, Oswald. Truly a fooly fool. What the fuck do I do? Is there anything I can present? Maybe this?
Hold it!
Point blank, huh? So how about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Tisk, 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 Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Oh, that's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence. Okay, we got the pistol and the knife. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Don't curtsy me. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. No! I'm not a pussy! What do you have in your mouth? What do you have in your mouth? Drop it! Sorry. Killing your rawhide! This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Plead not guilty! If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor? Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright, detective. Yes, sir? Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Where'd my wiener go? I have to make sure he's not... Okay, he's good. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir? Now see here, proceedings are run by... Oh yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Hold on, I'm getting a cough drop. There we go. He's just a little baby in his bed. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Okay. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. All right. This blood on the costume. Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well.
Objection!
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Oh, yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. How now, even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here. What should I do? Press further! Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Ooh! Give me the deets. There must be something about this costume. Wait. There's a bullet hole. There's a bullet hole in the sleeve. Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Yeah, well, I've got a hole I can show you, Mr. Judge. That didn't sound quite right. There's a bullet hole in the sleeve. Your Honor? Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where's this problem you were talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Present!
Take that!
I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole there. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. That's right. Ha, ha, ha. Gunpowder? No one ever told me! A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order, order, order. This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Yeah. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more.
Objection!
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight! Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. Fuck you! No way. Ahem. Please continue with your testimony. I feel like I can present the costume to this.
Objection!
Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yeah, having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird... He's into me. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? Oh, what does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? Oh, you're right. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. All right, the wind seems to be shifting. What's with that "Are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma. It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Now that you... Why, that's right! Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No. Well, yeah, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. The scenario you put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. All right, it's over for you. You will never know peace again. I promise you. No.
Objection!
Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Huh. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something's shot from point blank, a burned area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That's a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
Objection!
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How is that?
Objection!
As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well, then... That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. Why must you side with her? What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. Can't afford to make a mistake. Concentrate and think. Something doesn't make sense. There's a fatal flaw in... Hold on, I need to look at the court record. It's the folding screen! Yow! Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. Ozzy! Ozzy, get back! Come here. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time, motherfucker. Come here. There we go. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking, and it is the glass screen! Or the folding screen, rather.
Take that!
This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What's that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Checkmate, bitch! Ugh. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please? Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... when the shot was fired, Maya, I mean the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Oh, you want to back up in my lap now? This little terror. This little terror. Oh, I can't drop my glizzy. There you go, glizzy. Let me get all situated. She had to poop. Hold on, let me get comfy. There we go. Order, order. This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. My puppy, please. Please, Slinky. It's like... Oh, why was I using my mouth? It's like right here.
Take that!
She was standing here near the folding screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere close, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there's nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. He's sniffing the microphone. I'm so sorry if you hear that. He said, I want to whiff. I want to smell the occult treats, he said. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you! Don't sniff the... Are you getting on my desk? Calm down, little guy. I believe it has now been proven. The defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It changes everything! Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be... Are you trying to leave? Come here. Go! Go, Glizzy! I didn't mean to do that. Delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen. Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job! Oof. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
Oh my god! My Glizzy's trying to pull! Stop it!
Listen here. I don't want to get the spray bottle out, but you leave me no choice. Stop it. He's trying to bite my blanket off of me. Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is it all my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later. Punishment?
Glizzy. Glizzy!
Yeah, stop doing that. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Ooh. To be continued. Yes, I will save. Nice. All right. Let's drink some water. Hi, Weenie. Let's take a second or two to breathe. Drink some water. How's everyone's day? What have you guys had to eat so far? I had meat pies left over from yesterday. Quite yummy indeed. I'm gonna eat some more after stream's over. Pineapple pizza? Ooh. I'm craving pizza too. Maybe I'll get pizza tomorrow. That might be nice. Eating bread. Ate some nice hot dogs for dinner. Just been a chill vibe day. Recover from sickness. Playing Minecraft. 1 Snickers bar. Ooh. Candy. Pizza sounds so good. Barbecue chicken and onion pizza. That sounds so good, Martha. I love California pizza. Sorry, my brain started pulsing. I really love California Pizza Kitchen's barbecue chicken pizza. Is so good. I had pasta. Ooh. Chocolate. Ham sandwich and an apple and chips. Roast pork ribs. Ooh, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Alright. Whew. That was a close one. Cereal. What kind of cereal? I knew you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sis's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Alright, back to business. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Ow! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Stop! Get out of the clothes basket! Those are my sweatpants! Damn it! That's my underwear. Put it down. Put it down! Ugh. He got into my clothes basket and took my panties. Glizzy attack! Come here, little guy. Here, you wanna play with your teenage toy? Come here. Here. You see this? Baby boy. Yeah.
He ran for it.
All right. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hi, Phoenix. How you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Name and occupation. I declare. What in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine. That ain't fine, that's a whip. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Huh? Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. Oh, that looks awful. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Lotta's photo added to the court record. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch. Okay. I want to press it. Was it really only those two that went in?
Objection!
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, weren't you? What do you got? Oh, he's got his rawhide. I was scared. Ugh. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyways, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
Hold it!
Was it really a gunshot?
Objection!
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know when I tell you that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer then broke the door down. We rushed into the room.
Hold it!
So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a great...
That's a coat hanger! Put it down! It's too late for abortions! It's too late for that. You're like 14, 15 weeks old.
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear other than those two. Oh, God.
Co-hangers are used for abortions? Yes.
It's like an old-timey way of doing it. And so it's like a joke thing.
Something you want to tell us? It was a joke! Because my puppy is my son. And he brought a coat hanger over to me and I was like, it's too late for that, buddy. It's too late for that. You're 15 weeks old. It can't be undone.
It's not so much old-timey as can't afford a real one. Well, that's true. It's just that I guess it's more it was more prominent in the past because abortions were like not as accessible. They're even less accessible now. But it's like a really unsafe way of doing an abortion, basically. And it's used in like jokes that people have. Come here.
What are the risks? It's really unsafe!
Yeah. Really unsafe method.
If it's any consolation, I got the joke, thank you.
from under there. Come here. Come here. What are you scared Okay, I think I missed something. Okay. Let's do this.
Hold it!
Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lana seems awful confident. Let's press harder. Lana, please think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Oh, well, you see. Order, Miss Hart, you are here to present... Ugh, I had a hiccup. Accurate testimony. Ugh, sorry, I had a little burp. Ugh. Yeah, sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Perhaps, and I'm trapped like one. Again. Okay.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Oh, witch, does she mean Morgan Fey?
Where's my puppy? There he is.
But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. So no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? What about... Hey, don't chew on my cables! Come here. Don't chew on those. Come here. Go get it. Yeah. Rick Given? Huh? What the? Rick Given, you know, you reckon that's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart? What? You got a problem? Rick Given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you? Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. Yeah, I've never heard of Rick Given ever. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Ugh. Interesting. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? I don't think I have anything. I can't present anything yet. Well, Mr. Wright, nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you, totally 100% impossible. Never back down, never what? Never give up. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense? The defense? Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. I knew you'd come in clutch. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia? Oh my god, no way! No way! No way, no way, no. Pearly! Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearl, her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. Oh, I gotta get my hair all... Oh, did you not like it when I was whipping my hair around? Like a man? This advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! Better not chew on anything you're not supposed to, young man. Let's see. You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Yeah? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Hold it!
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. No, don't say that. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination is already ended. Furthermore, it's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean... Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. So you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. All right. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
take a look. Hey, what are you? Ah! Get away! Get away from the power cords, the surge things. Get away from the surge strip, please. Stop licking it, please. Come here. Come here. Get away from the surge strip. Look, look, a toy, a toy. You won't die if you eat that. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Don't sit on my capture card! Don't sit on my capture... Stop it! Here, you can sit in Mommy's lap. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby boy. Come here. It's okay. You can sit on my lap for just a second. Just a little bit until the end of the stream, okay? You can sit in my lap until the end, okay? You want to sniff the microphone again? You want to sniff the microphone? He's a sweet little guy. Yes, he is. He's so soft. He's so soft. I love my little baby. I like you. Sorry. He's so sweet. I love you, even if you're a little hellion. Fried hot dogs. I don't want my wiener to burn. Nothing like a grilled weenie, huh? Okay, I think I can press her at her last bit. Okay. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. Oh shit. But only... That's right! Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma! Miss Von Karma! You're hiding critical evidence! Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. You know what? What if the judge took control? I'm so mad that even my throat's clenching up. I better let the judge handle this. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Wait a second. Where's the bullet hole? Where's the bullet hole? What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist the picture in this...
Ooh. Dropped the issue. 'Cause I think she was still... It's... We've been through this so many times. This is not like you, Mr. Wright. Why are you not objecting? The person in this photo is clearly not the defendant, and yet... Ha, ha, ha. I'm gonna drink water. There is no way he can raise an objection and hope to live. Explain yourself. Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor's room. This is Sorry. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? Who took this picture? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia, taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Oh my god, my throat. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. I can prove it. The bullet hole. I got this in the bag. My slinky, don't fall off. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. I will. Yeah.
Take that!
Please direct your attention. This is the wrong sleeve. Oh wait, I'm good. That is exactly what is so odd! Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. There is a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. All right, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't ya? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Damn it. Why? Why? Tisk, tisk. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Madame Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure the detective gets what's coming. Oh shit. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, all right? Okay! Whatever you say! Watch this. Fucks up. Your Honor, there is only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Whoa. Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know. If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis. You're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there. Honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I keep coughing. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true... Mr. Wright, let's hear what you come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... I think she left the room. Wait. The key. There is a key. Something. Ooh, and the defense can prove this! How a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room.
Take that!
Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Oh, well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No. Oh, this puppy farted. Oh, God. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? It's awful. Don't look at me with those eyes. Oh, God. Miss Von Karma? How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you won yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Sheesh. I think that we should save here. How do I save? How do I save? I don't remember. Oh, wrong thing. Is it plus? It is plus. Woo! All right. I think that is all that we're gonna do for today because my throat is starting to give out. And also, it's this little guy's feeding time in a few minutes. So I need to take him outside and I also need to feed him Den Den. Yeah, so let me find someone for us to raid and we will be off. As a reminder, if you sent a donation through Streamlabs, then I will have to read it in my next stream, which is tomorrow. I'm having a members stream. We're doing Members Only Tarot. How about we raid into Allie? Allie just started less than an hour ago, so we can raid into Allie. Yeah. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining me for more Phoenix Wright. This is a lot of fun. This is a really interesting trial. I'm excited to keep going. I believe that we will continue next week. I do have it on my schedule. I submitted my schedule for next week, so hopefully I can post it this weekend. Oh my god. I'm so Evie. I woke up really early today to take the kitten to the vet with my neighbor. Whew. Alright, well I'm gonna go eat and rest my throat. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I love you guys very much. I had much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed my shenanigans with my little hot dog weenie. Hee hee hee. And I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, any birthdays? Let me open. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Hold on. Sorry. Choking. Any birthdays today? Yes, we have a birthday today. We have one birthday. So here we go. Let's sing happy birthday before we head off. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Raiden. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Raiden! I hope you are having a fantastic day. And if the day's already over for you, then happy birthday, Raiden. Raiden. Yeah! Alright, guys. I'm gonna go head off for now. Thank you so much for coming out. I will see you all later. Bye-bye for now. Yes, I love you. Bye-bye.